Alright guys, we're in the mobile worldwide headquarters, off on an adventure. We're going to see what we can find today. I got a couple of spots that hopefully everything works out. And then I want to go check out that micro fishing spot that with the ultralight over there where I was where my recent video where I was catching those bass at that new lake. Alright guys, I'll see you out there. Welcome back, adventurers, to another episode of Points of Interest. Alright guys, this isn't a fishing video, and if you do like fishing videos, then you may want to skip this, or if you're welcome to watch, see what's going on here. I like to do these videos from time to time, these points of interest videos. As many of you know, that I've taught history for a long time, and so I like going out and checking out new places and things like that. So today we're at a very special place, and we'll get to that in just a minute. Hey, if you're new to the channel, thanks for supporting me and hanging around today. And what we're going to take a look at today is the world's smallest church. There you can kind of see the steeple, the building. It's a limestone building. So we're going to go in here and take a look at it. It's in northeast Iowa, near Festina, Iowa. And you can kind of see what it says here. On this site in 1849, the first Catholic mission of Dubuque was built of logs. In 1885, nearby landowners quarried stone and built a little chapel. Construction resulted from a vow by Johann Gartner's mother to build a chapel should her son, who was drafted into the French army and served under Napoleon, return safely from the Russian campaign. Relatives of Frank Huber maintain the chapel and grounds, which includes the grave of Johann Gartner. The interesting thing is there's also some Civil War era people buried here, and 2004 I think is the latest or most recent. There's a little cemetery in the back. We'll get to that in a minute, but let's check this out. Boy, this thing is small. Let me see if I can get this up here. You can kind of see there's the rope that goes up to the bell tower there. That's pretty neat. There's a little donation box here. And then we have the main part of the chapel or church. Very small. But boy, this place is cool. There you got the altar, and there's a little sign that says, "Kindly refrain from touching objects on the altar. Please do not go beyond the sign." So there's only 4 pews in here. But they're kind of roomy, and then you have the stained glass windows, and there they have the memories of the Gartners and Hubers. Such a beautiful building, and it's so small. Then over here there's the hymnals, and they do have services here from time to time, special occasions. And here's a little log book. Let me get this down here so you can see. Yeah, you may hear some buzzing, guys. That's from the gimbal, the little engine. But this is pretty cool. Lots of folks been through here. All right. I was taking a look at that little logbook. And then if you look at the ceiling, it's pretty neat up there. There's some stars. That could possibly be the Big Dipper right there. I'm not sure, but that's pretty cool. There's a little bit of cracking there, but you know, it's an old building. All right, not trying to get you dizzy, but that's pretty cool. All right, so there we take a look. St. Mary, St. Joseph, the angels, the crucifix. All right, let's go check out the other parts. So we go through that. It's kind of a cool color too, blue. No, I'm not going to ring the bell. That wouldn't be very polite. We're not having any kind of services. Okay. So over here, we've got the grounds. We've got some of the tombstones. And some of the, well, here's one that's 1900. More Hubers. Gartners. So you have the caretakers, and then of course the stories of the other family members. More Hubers. You can see that. So even from the 50s. '66, '87. And some of these may be current ones who have worked here to take care of maintaining the grounds. There's a couple of dairy farms right around here, guys. So if you hear that racket that we just heard, that's what that was. And then we have some stones here that you can't really read. They're ineligible. Worn down, WHH. You just can't really read them. Oh, somebody put a wreath here. Gartner. And here's one from 2004. It is a cemetery, so, and of course people can still be buried here. Some of these, you just can't see them. It feels kind of awkward stepping over these grave sites. And here we have Johann Gartner fought with Napoleon Bonaparte at Moscow and Waterloo, marked by Wacoma Chapter Daughters of the American Revolution, 1925. That's pretty neat. There's some other ones, but some of them, they're just, you can't, like I was saying, you can't really, there's a Shriver. Here's a little teeny one, and there's nothing on it. Oh yeah. Maybe on this side, among the lilies. And here's one. Let me get this gimbal turned around here. So there's some cool stuff. But some of these are so little, I don't know if they're children or just family members. It's kind of interesting. All right, let's go check out a couple other things here. So this cabin, ooh, there goes a little chipmunk, a little groundhog. Ooh, and he went inside. All right. I can hear him in there. Cabin restored in 1996 originally stood a mile southwest of the present site. It was once part of the Indian Agency and used as a dwelling by the F.J. Huber family when they arrived at the old mission in 1849. That summer, Father G.H. Plath, or Plathy, visited the immigrants and offered mass in the cabin. In use by Huber descendants until 1965, the cabin was dismantled in 1993 and restored as a memorial to F, J, and Mary Ann Huber. That's a pretty cool little structure there. It's a good thing they were able to save it. There's a little fireplace in there, a little chimney. Sadly, we can't go in, but let's check out this stone here. Let me get this turned around here. All right, 1849, 1949, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Our Lady of Seven Dolores Church, Old Mission, Iowa. Donated and erected at the request of the T. Sergeant Cyril E. Schnenberger, born at Old Mission in 1917, killed in Manila in 1945, buried at Festina, Iowa, 1949. Well, there's all kinds of stuff here. Interesting stuff, that's for sure. All right. There's something else I want to show you that's really cool, and then we'll head over to maybe do some fishing. Let me get this out of there. Memory of Frank J. and Veronica Huber, caretakers, 70 years. Oh, that's cool. All right. There's the limestone structure we were talking about. And the outside, it is very small. St. Anthony of Padua Chapel. There we go. Cool stuff. All right, guys. One last look. And then we're headed to our next spot here on the grounds. All right, guys. So this is a park. And you can come out here and have a picnic, enjoy lunch. They lost some trees, but it looks like they're getting some more in. It's pretty neat. For my bushcraft buddies, oh, you could set up shop here, get down to the water source. The only thing is, I don't know if you can camp here or not. I don't think so. But there's a big area. Maybe stealth camp back in the trees in there. In case some of you are wondering what bushcraft is, it's using your camping skills in a primitive manner. That's a short version, but I do have some friends that are big time bushcrafters. All right, here we go. Oh, check it out. Here's some raspberries. Wild raspberries. I gotta watch my footing here. But then you've got some grapes. Wild grapes do grow here in Iowa. They just don't do as well as the counterparts down south. I don't want to get into any itchy weed. Some cool little flowers. But take a look at this. It's a Turkey River, and I've fished here before. Looks like the water's gone down just a hair. I've caught a pike in here, a whole bunch of shiners, chubs, right around the pilings there. Want to say catch a pike, well, he flopped off right at the bank, but it was close enough. But look at that current. Now when this sitting is rough like this, people will inner tube through here. They get in a tube and tube down to the other places. But this is raging water, and you can see how the Iowa soil affects the water. The black loamy soil when you get runoff, turns the creeks, rivers, and streams into chocolate milk. But it'll clear up. You know, we had big storms, not last night, but the night before. And so it takes a while for it to settle. But no fishing today at this spot. All right, on we go. Pretty cool. All right, guys, it's gonna wrap it up for this video. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.